This video will talk about how we defend goal kicks. I put a lot of emphasis on goal kicks, or especially defending goal kicks, because if we can keep the ball on your end of the field, there's a much higher chance we're going to win this game, right? And so we have four different plays that run out of this formation. It sounds like a lot for kids to learn, but I try to make it easy for them to digest. And the difference between the four plays is really just who's applying the press, right? Is he going? Are the wings going? I tried to use animals as the names, so it's based off of either how the animals hunt or how the animals move. It's how the names apply to the play. As far as how teams typically do their goal kicks, some of them, especially in league, will just have the three players up here, and they may just boot it to one of the three, right? Well, if you have a team that's aggressive like ours, good chance we're going to step in and get the ball before it even gets there, because their back's going to be to us, right? They're going to be facing this way and their back's to us. They're never going to see us coming, right? So if the team does line up like this, we have a play for this, and I'll talk about that in a second. Most teams at a more competitive level, they'll have guys down here hanging out, right? That way they can see upfield what's coming. They can see the press coming. Also, the main thing though is keep everyone, they try to stay spread out to get you spread out so they can get to the middle of the field right here. Here's who they're trying to get to. Okay, he's going to be moving around, trying to get this forward. Okay, so let's just say a team starts out in this standard diamond formation for these examples. So, all right, the first of our four plays is called crabs, because on crabs, no one presses. These three just move, or they slide, I guess, really, side to side, making sure no one crosses this line. Make sure the ball doesn't cross this line, okay? If the ball is passed to this wing stays in front of his man, this forward shifts over, and then the backside wing, he covers the middle of the field. Okay, he's watching this guy here. Because again, they're trying to get the ball across that line primarily through this player here, okay? Some teams may just turn, may just kick it up the field, right? If the ball was instead passed over here, and he stays in front of his man, doesn't cross the line, he just stays here. He shifts over, and then he covers the backside, or the backside wing, slides over and covers the man in the middle. Because again, they're trying to get it upfield, primarily through this player here. And again, if for whatever reason they pass across, everyone knows we just shift over, okay? I introduced this to our team the Friday night before our game Saturday morning. Went over for about half an hour, 20 minutes or so, I guess, really. And they picked this crabs up really, really quickly, okay? So next one, well, I guess let's go ahead and run through the crabs so you can see it in action here. So ball's passed to the wing. Everyone shifts over. He's watching the middle of the field. Now it's over here, and he's watching the middle of the field now. Ball gets passed up. Then we engage and go steal the ball. Okay? We're waiting for them to make a mistake, essentially. We're waiting for them to take a bad pass, a bad touch, or something upfield, dribbling the pressure, whatever it is. Okay? And the last thing about this is that you have two levels of defense here, right? We primarily use crabs if we're up with the lead and try and just maintain that lead, or if we're up really big in league or something, we may just have everyone sit back, no press, just sit back and make them beat us across the line, right? So that's the first one, crabs, because crabs go side to side, your three players just shift side to side. There's no press upfield on this one. Then we go to the second one, which is cheetah. Cheetah's hunting alone. Cheetahs go fast towards their prey. So we're going to have, if the ball passes over here, the forward, or the cheetah in this play, sprints to the ball, gets it stopped. We don't dive in all the way, right? We go fast as we can and break down so we can intercept the pass. We try to pass it here. So cheetah means one press, they hunt alone. Cheetah goes, presses the ball. This guy would then slide over to the middle of the field. He stays on his side in front of this guy, just in case our forward gets beat. You have a second level here. The reason we use cheetah on almost every goal kick we defend is because it gives you three levels of defense here. You've got one pressing the ball, you got these two players has back up, covering the midfield, covering the center of the field. Then your back is back here, protecting your goal. Okay? So, excuse me. All right, let's see cheetah in action. Remember, cheetah means one press, hunt solo. The other two slide over, middle of the field. If it were to reverse, other way, slide over. Now he's backside. Again, if they pass it middle, a lot of guys there. Once one of our guys gets it, we spread out somehow. We're still working on getting the kids to spread out. What typically happens is that one guy will steal the ball, and then he'll try to distribute down and score. Okay, he may just panic, go out here, take a wild shot. If he takes a wild shot, that's fine. I don't care as much to take a wild shot because we're still doing goal. They're still doing goal kick. We still have an advantage because I feel like we can stop most teams with this cheetah play, right? It's like, so we're not really at a loss per se. What we need to teach the kids to do though is once they get the ball, we spread out. Four probably needs to kick out to the side here actually. But once we get the ball, we have to start spreading out and then passing up to our teammates. So that's our next focus. So, all right, so we've gone through crabs, we've gone through cheetah, which is a one press. Now we have basically a two press. And on this two press, we call it hawks. Sometimes hawks hunt in pairs, apparently. I was trying to find a name for it. Also, hawks have wings. And on this play, the wings are who press. So as soon as the ball is touched, this wing is pressing him. This wing is going down to cover him. And then your forward's now staying at home. He's staying here guarding the middle of the field. Okay? And so like I said earlier, whenever let's say we have, if we're just, stealing the ball quickly and firing on shots and missing them, we may have 3 or 4 goal kicks in a row, all right? So that's a good chance to mix it up a little bit and just, all right, this time they already expect this got to be the press. Let's run Hawks this time, okay? So the second or third time, we're running Hawks instead. That way, as the ball's going here, he's sliding downfield to be the pressure. He's sliding down here to be pressure on this guy, and he's staying home. Let's see it in action here just to show you. So your forward staying home, middle of the field here, watching the guy in the middle. Wings are staying on their guy, and they can step in and intercept if they see a pass come on their way. And then again, you're trying to get your other guys to, once they get the ball, we're trying to get them to spread out and pass each other. Most likely that 2 is not passing there. Most likely he's taking a quick shot on the goal in real life, right? But we want to get him to at least consider, hey, draw the goalie towards you and then pass to your other wing who can get this like a one-touch tap in, right? Okay. So we've gone over crabs where we slide side to side. We've gone over cheetah where the forward is the one pressing the ball. We have our hawks where the wings press the ball and the forward stays home. Now we're going to go to our fourth one, which we call wolves or wolf pack, right? And wolves, they hunt together. They hunt in a pack. So on that one, let's say we're down a few goals and we just got to apply pressure, make them happen. We're just trying to create some chaos. We're going to have you flying to your guy as soon as the ball is touched. You're flying to your guy as soon as the ball touched. The forwards are going wherever the ball goes. And then the back comes up and he covers the guy in the middle here. Now we can't leave the back or the middle of the field wide open. So the back would come up. So since it's every man press, let's watch it here. You're going to call this wolf pack because everyone is applying pressure. We're just going to make sure that our players keep focus on the ball and also the person they're covering. Because we don't want them to get out of position here and then get beat up field or behind them. We don't want this guy to track up field behind. All right, so there are the 4 looks. Again, it seems like a lot, but through repetition, through 2 or 3 practices, they'll pick it up pretty quick. It doesn't need to be all at once. I would focus on teaching crabs first. That way they know, hey, let's just slide back and forth, make sure they don't cross the field, okay? Then if we do crabs, all right, now only one of you are going to go. Only the cheetah's going to go. Okay, and then you teach that one to go. All right, now we're going to flip it. Now the wings go, hawks, and the forward stays here in the middle. Okay, that's kind of progression we use. That worked out pretty good for us. So that's that. Any questions, let me know. Thank you.